Whatever you want to call it, patience, waiting, delayed gratitude, shiny object syndrome, all these kind of wrap into the same thing. The one thing that most of us as business owners, managers, and leaders are terrible about, especially in the entrepreneurial space, and that's time and waiting. Time and waiting, delayed gratitude, again, whatever you want to call it. The problem we run into is we're often, as business owners, as leaders, trying to find that next thing. What's the next piece that pushes me over the edge? But we fail to realize that the biggest mistake we're making in that time is just continuing to do what we're really good at again and again and again. See, I see it day in, day out with business owners where we feel like it's not working. We feel like because I didn't get the home run today, that nothing works, that whatever we've been doing, whether it's working with a coach consultant, a program we've been following, or a new item that we put on the shelves, if it doesn't sell out immediately, it didn't work. Got to go on to the next thing. But if we look at what has occurred for most of the biggest businesses in the world, what did they do? They knew the one thing that they were good at, and they just did it over and over and over again. So as we start to look to 2024, the trap, the seductive piece that most of us will look to is what's the new thing we can do? When in fact, we need to pivot and look the other way and go, what is it I do extremely well right now and need to do more of? What is the commitment I need to make to increase my output of what I'm already really good at? See, very rarely are there times where we actually need another tool, another weapon, another product, another service. What we need is the focus and the commitment to go all in on what we're already good at and continue to build upon it. You've heard me say over and over before, is it a time to innovate or is it a time to optimize? Well, the time to innovate usually is a signal that you already own what you're good at extremely well, and now it's time to take it to the next level. See, if you're a high-going personality like most visionaries, most CEOs are, you have a hard time keeping your eye on the ball, and because of that, you're going to strike out a lot, and you will hit some home runs. But what if you could just hit a massive amount of singles, some doubles, some triples, and sprinkle in some home runs here and there? Then you'd have that business that you desire, that one that grows, the one that scales, and more importantly, the one that doesn't require you day in and day out, how to exit your business before you exit your business. So my question to you today is this: as you look at 2024, because we're just about a month away, and you're starting to write down that plan, starting to look at what you need to do, the question is always innovate versus optimize. But what is it that I'm actually really good at? What is that one thing that my company, myself, my team owns like no one else? And how do I do more of that? Because if you know what that is, then you can start to bring in other pieces that may be their own verticals, maybe other products or services, but more importantly, they help facilitate that thing that you've already mastered. Talk to you guys tomorrow.